Hey, Heidi here, Texas Art and Soul, and I am so excited because y'all basically have over 100 times. So this painting right here, which I'm going to paint live for you right now. So as you come on, please say hi. I would love to give you a shout out. But this painting has been viewed millions of times. I think it's about to hit 3 million views. So I asked the question if you would want me to repaint it live, and a lot of you replied with an overwhelming yes. So I'm actually going to do this painting. It's a paper plate snowman. It's really easy to do, but I'm going to put a little bit of a twist on it. I kind of was inspired the other day by that pink that I had used. So I don't know if y'all saw the pink that was used. Oh my gosh, where did so my daughter helped clean my art studio, but she like way over cleaned it. She put all my brushes up. Hold on, so sorry. Oh my gosh, that was really great of her. But I asked her not to put my brushes up. So I hit live and then realized I didn't have any brushes. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to use a chip brush, and I'm using this pink. And she took my water. Are you kidding? What the heck? If you're new to me, I usually have my water available and ready. So I just want to say I'm sorry. If you are new, let me know. I'm usually not this disorganized. Some of the people that know me would maybe disagree with that statement. Let me see if here's some water. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so sorry. So anyways, I wanted to come on here and paint with you because we had almost 3 million views on this snowman. So it's been pretty crazy. And so I want to show y'all, for those of y'all that are in Paint Party headquarters, a lot of you have already been using this design for your parties. And for those of y'all that are just now starting to teach parties, stuff like that, remember, it's all about having a really, really cute, fun design. So, hey, oh, Ashley, you're new here. Well, Ashley, usually I have water and I have my brushes. So I just want to apologize formally for the art studio being really clean today, but me not. I thought everything was going to be right there, so I apologize. But it's okay. That's part of the live experience, right? It's not always going to go exactly as planned. Plus, you'll get to know we are very kind here. Hey, Christine. Hey, BFF. We are very kind here, and we are nice to each other. So if you're on this page and you're not very nice, get off. We don't want that. We don't want any negativity. This is a place of kindness, a place of just having fun and painting and creating and talking about paint parties and all of that good stuff. So what I'm using is a pink tourmaline. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's an extreme sheen. You're painting, yeah, so it's going to be a little bit different. And if you're in Paint Party headquarters, please do a hashtag PPHQ. I would love to know who is on here watching from Paint Party headquarters. Okay, so this is just a board that I got, and I'm going to do a paper plate snowman. And then I'm going to use a stencil, which, by the way, you get a discount on this stencil. You can tell I've used it and abused it. It's Baby It's Cold Outside. It actually comes with 3. You're going to get 3 different stencils. You're going to get Let It Snow. You're going to get Baby It's Cold Outside. And then I think there's like a Merry Christmas or something like that. So if you use the link in the description, let me see if it'll let me. I don't know if it'll let me put the link in there, but there is one in the description. And then use coupon code Texas Heidi, and you're going to get a discount, okay? But you don't have to buy a stencil. You can use paper plates and just write it on there. All right? Hey, y'all. Hey, Manetta. Good to see you on here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my paper plates, and I'm going to kind of position my snowman where I want him. And I also want to think about the stencil that I'm going to use. Now, How many of you here, first off, I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to try to paint this really fast because I know we're in a TikTok world and people want things painted real fast. So, yeah, there is a link. Oh, good, Nancy. If you are texting me, okay, I love to text all my BFFs, which are you. And if you are texting me, you got a link. Now, here's a really cool thing. If you text me the word snowman, open up your phone, literally text this number. I'm going to hold it so you can screenshot it. So right after this, you can screenshot it. If you text me the word snowman, what is going to happen is you are going to get an automatic text back that gives you a link directly to this live. So let's say you want to paint this weekend, but you can't find my live because I have 500 posts on there. It will save it so you can immediately go back to this live. So again, text the word snowman, just all lowercase, the word snowman. Don't text anything else with it. Just text snowman. Then a little thing's going to immediately pop up and give you the link to what we're doing right now. It's my gift to you so that you can paint this later. Maybe you want to paint it this weekend, whatever the case may be. Okay. So who's excited about that? Oh, Annie, I know. I'm excited about the pink. I'm excited to see what the birch trees are going to look like with the pink, which, by the way, the trees I saw recently were not birch. They were aspen. Somebody said, I think those are aspen trees because on my post. And then I looked up because I had never heard of that. And I looked it up and it said aspen trees have, I'm going to put this right here. Aspen trees have a heart-shaped. I'm going to just take a 1-inch brush and a paper plate and a heart-shaped leaf. And it was crazy because Pixie had grabbed a leaf off the tree and just put it in her pocket. And so when we were like kind of Googling it, she goes, oh my gosh, let me grab, oh, actually she put it in her journal. She goes, let me grab this out. And she did. And that leaf was a heart shape. So we were around aspen trees, which were crazy, y'all. I think I know some of y'all up north think I am so like weird because I've never seen birch trees and aspen trees like that before. So I was kind of freaking out. Like I was so excited. It was just so beautiful. So for those of you that are around aspen trees and birch trees, please let me know. They are so, so pretty. So pretty. Oh, good. Oh, you have a paint party. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. For those of you that are new to me and you're like, who is this frantic girl? I love teaching you how to do paint parties. I love it. And this is a really, really popular design for this season. So I'm just going to grab my 2-inch chip brush and just start filling in this. And I know we're in a quick TikTok world. So my job today is to try to do this very fast for you. So I am going to put on the timer. And my goal is to do this in 20 minutes or under from start to finish. So do you think I can do this? Do you think I can do this? So challenge accepted by myself. I'm going to accept my own challenge and I'm going to try to do this in 20 minutes or under. And if you want to know more about this snowman, if you want the text that has the link to the stencil before they sell out, because it's been known to do that. When I talk about a stencil, it sells out really fast. So if you want to get a discount with that stencil, use coupon code Texas Heidi and order it ASAP. I'm not kidding. Whenever I do a live like this, usually the stencil will sell out. So I just checked before I went live, and there are stencils in stock for the Baby It's Cold Outside. So if you want one, go get it right now and use my coupon code. They pay me some money from it, like an affiliate, and it usually provides coffee for me, which keeps me very, very, very excited to paint for you. So I appreciate it so much when you use that coupon code. Okay, so I'm just going to add on the white right over this pink, and we're going to add some aspen trees. Let's see. Elaine says, I love birch trees. I didn't know about the heart-shaped leaves. I know. I did not know that, y'all. I am obsessed with those trees. And then the wind was really blowing, and it made the prettiest sound because they had all the yellow heart leaves on there. And I was just like, this is the prettiest thing ever. And I did not realize this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I did not realize this. People really do carve their names on it, which I was like, oh, that's so cute. The first, 10 I saw. And then it got so overwhelming of people carving their names. I thought, you know what? We don't need to see all that. So Bobby was like, we're not carving our name. We're not going to add to that. Because it was almost too many carvings of names where it was taken away from the birch tree beautiness, the aspen trees, I guess I should say. Okay, let me focus. I'm getting crazy here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add this on here. And let me get a little bit more white because this face up here got really, really shaded and turned pretty pink. So I'm just going to put some of that on. And if you're just now joining, please say hi and please text me. I do love from time to time giving away prizes. And there may or may not be a prize going to one of you on the text list. And Brenda says you might be able to paint in 20 minutes. It's your lovely, bubbly squirrel personality that might get in the way. Brenda, you are very right. Very right. I'm going to focus. Okay. All right. So text me if you want the information about the stencil or look in the description to get your discount. Okay. So since I'm kind of loving the idea of green and purple. Squirrel, green and pink. Okay. So I'm going to use this darker green. This is a Hauser Dark Green. Hauser Dark Green. Oh, good, Kimberly. She says she's working on her second snowman board. I know a lot of you, especially in Paint Party headquarters, that have been selling these as commissions. So even if you're not doing in-person paint parties, you have been making these and selling these as commissions. And if you think that it is too early to make money through Christmas stuff, you are very, very wrong. Let me know if you have tried doing any kind of sleigh Christmas party or any kind of Christmas event a little bit earlier than what we usually think would happen. I'm just going to go over like a slight thing and then bring it back. It's almost going to look like a nurse's hat, kind of like a nurse's hat here. But yeah, so if you think that you're like, oh my gosh, it's too early, because one of my favorite second holidays is Halloween. Like I love Christmas and Halloween's like my second. And in my house, because I run a paint party business, we are pretty much Christmas most of the time. If I'm not doing Christmas parties, I'm designing paintings for Christmas parties. I'm doing Christmas in July, all of the things that have to do with Christmas. So we're Christmas a lot. So my daughter a lot of times will be like, oh my gosh, Mom, we can't do Christmas yet because she loves Halloween like I do. Let me know in the comments if you're a big fall person like we are. So I have to be careful and I have to kind of go, okay, yes, I'm doing Christmas stuff, but I still have to appreciate the stuff that's going on in fall time. So whenever you're doing this and you're doing a paint party business, remember, we're always about 2 to 3 months ahead of the actual holiday. That's just how it is. So if you're in a paint party business or you're selling commissions for your paint party stuff or you're doing kits, I don't know how many of y'all saw the post of me with all the kits that we're shipping out. You have to be ahead. You got to be ahead of the game. And yes, Glenda, me too. And Kimberly says, I love Halloween, first favorite holiday, second, and Christmas is in second place. Yeah, I totally get it. That's how Pixie is. We just love everything about it. Oh, did you see my TikTok where Bobby took me to a freaking corn maze? I was terrified because when I was really little, I was trying to impress my brothers and his friends. And I ended up watching Children of the Corn at a very young age, which was, not a good idea. And I have had nightmares forever. And then Bobby surprised me. It was a fun surprise because it was a pumpkin patch, but then he took me to a freaking corn maze. So I have a whole TikTok. It's Texas Art and Soul on TikTok. If you want to go follow me, I'd love that. And it's showing the corn maze adventure. So definitely go check it out. Oh, and make sure if you want the stencil before they sell out, use my link for a discount and use Texas Heidi, and it's in the comments. Okay, I got about, let me see how many more minutes I got. I got about 11 minutes. Can I do it? I can do it. I can do it. Okay, I have faith. I can do it. All right, let me get my paint. Get some black paint. It's going to happen, y'all. It will happen. It's going to happen. It will happen. I'm determined to make it happen. Okay, so I have a red scarf there, but red is not going to work here. I think I'm going to stick with green. I'm going to do a little bit of a lighter green. Maybe some metallic green. So I'm going to use a little bit. This is, for those of y'all that can't see, this is my paint wall, if you're new to me. So if you see me, that's what I'm grabbing, okay? All right, so I'm going to grab some metallic and some kind of lime green. All right. I'm on the clock. My own countdown. Hey, BFF Nancy. Let's see. Nancy says, I don't take bubble baths because of watching. Oh my gosh, yes. I know. Isn't it crazy how movies can terrify you for a lifetime? They can do some serious damage. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that metallic festive green into this and some of that lime green. Just because I want it to look awesome. Even though there's a time limit, I still want it to look cool. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to add me a little scarf here. And when you add a scarf, y'all, we're just doing basic shapes, okay? Again, this is why I love teaching paint parties so much, is because you're teaching basic shapes. You're not doing, I mean, we literally used a freaking paper plate. We use paper plates. So we're teaching basic shapes. We're not teaching like major hardcore art lessons. So for those of y'all that are fine artists, I know sometimes, I teach a lot of fine artists how to do it as a paint party. And remember, even if you're a fine artist, it's not like you've got to, give up a part of yourself to do this. This is a great way to make some money. Still do your fine art. That's totally fine. But use this as a great way to make money. For those of y'all that are like, I'm just a crafter, I wouldn't consider myself an artist. Well, you are in the perfect position to do something like this and make some extra money this season. So it's a really, really fun way to not only have fun, be invited to all the cool parties that you're going to get to teach at, but also do fun stuff. So it's not hard. So if you're nervous, I want to challenge you. And to be able to get this video so you don't lose it in my never-ending Facebook feed. Oh, Lucy, that's awesome. So Lucy says, I need to watch you more often. So Lucy, I would love for you to watch me more often. All you have to do, and also to not lose this video, is text the word snowman, all one word, all lowercase, and there will be an automatic text that comes back. So you can screenshot this and do it after this live. It will come back and it will give you the link to this video so that this weekend you can try it and see and go, oh my gosh, Heidi was right. That wasn't that hard. I could do this. And I want you to try it because that's the thing. You don't have to be this like intense artist to throw a paint party. I can't tell you how many times I've taught a paint party and didn't even paint at the paint party, because that's not what it's about. I always say paint parties are not really about paint parties, okay? All right, so I'm on my time crunch. Let me get busy. Okay, so I'm going to do some black paint, and I'm going to just start outlining this. Again, I hear Pixie. Again, this paint party would take you about 2.5 hours for your painters, and we're going to do this in about 20 minutes, okay? So I'm going to be adding the birch trees here in just a second to help spruce it up. But if this was at a paint party, it would be about a 2.5 hour. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do this in less than 20 minutes, and I'm already closer at my time. So we're looking at about 11 minutes to see if I can accomplish this. Who thinks I can? Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Angelica says, Heidi, would you possibly add your finished pink ones to the photos on the flyers? People would love to see other color options. Yes. For those of you in Paint Party headquarters, you know the deal. Anybody in Paint Party headquarters, you have rights to any of my designs that I create for your paint parties. So for those of you that are in Paint Party headquarters, I will take pictures of this, and then you can use those photos to help book your parties. Now, if you are not in Paint Party headquarters, I do not mind if you paint this, but if you find that you're like, oh my gosh, this is awesome, and I'd like to do a paint party, please be on my text list so you can be notified the next time we open Paint Party headquarters, which will be in March of 2022. I know a lot of y'all, I'm going to just bring this nose kind of up here. I know a lot of y'all are like, well, March of 2022 is a long ways away. Get on my text list. There may be a trick or a treat happening on Halloween. Maybe. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some orange right here. And then this is very, very wet. So I'm actually in the process of buying a heat gun. I have a blow dryer right next to me, so I'll add that in just a second. But I'm on a time limit, so I'm going to do this really, really quick. And let's see. No, you can do it in 20 minutes. You're awesome at what you do. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I'm going to try. If I would stop getting my squirrel moments, which if you're a creative like me, I'm pretty sure you have squirrel moments too. Let me know if you've ever had a squirrel moment, because I really don't want to feel alone in that. Really don't. Catching this video, what kind of wood you use? So this is like just a piece of 4 pieces. You can get it at Lowe's. We have a resource inside of Paint Party headquarters that tells you where you can get this exact one. So if you're in there, just ask the question and we'll get it to you. And if you're not in there, like I said, get on my text list. Get on my text list so you can find out way, way more. Cindy says, I think I'm a squirrel. Rihanna says, squirrel girl here for sure. Kimberly, oh yes. Tammy says her hubby says her middle name is Squirrel. That's so funny. Hey, Damon, how are you? Oh, what'd you bring?
A little snack for you.
What is it? French. Oh, Bobby, you want to say hi? We're trying to do this in I have 8 minutes or less. Bobby's here. He brought me a snack. What did you bring?
It's a bag of green beans. They look nasty, so I figured you'd like it.
I like all the weird, nasty food. Yes, I'm having a squirrel moment right now. We're literally talking. Do I ever have squirrel moments, Bobby?
Every day.
Every day.
Multiple times a day.
Multiple times. It's a fresh alternative to dry snacks. Well, thank you very much. Hey, honey, do you mind getting on Amazon and ordering me a heat gun before I forget? I keep forgetting to order a heat gun because I don't want to put this blow dryer on. And I keep forgetting. Just Google on Amazon heat gun.
What are you needing that for?
To dry, instead of putting this blow dryer on.
Yeah.
Tamara the other day when we were on our live together, she was using a heat gun. And I was like, oh, well, that's fancy. And she said, yeah, it's helped a lot because she doesn't have to turn the blow dryer on and it doesn't make any noise. So she can still talk to everybody. Are you against me owning a heat gun?
No, I was excited you wanted a heat gun.
He's against me owning a heat gun, y'all. There's 400 people witnessing this.
I gotta get in here.
There's 400 people witnessing.
I gotta get in here. I'm not against her owning a heat gun. It's just I do automotive type work and we use heat guns too, but I don't have one.
Oh, do you have a heat gun?
No, I don't. And
Oh,
so I
you
was
want one?
excited that you need one too, so we could share one.
Oh, because I got a torch now too.
But I've never heard of a heat gun that doesn't make noise. And so that's where I'm a little thrown off. So
Oh, I'll message Sharon. They might know actually. Do any of y'all have a heat gun that you know like works really well? If so, could you please like put it in there?
she said she grinned and waved back, Elaine. Hi. So yeah, if you find out one that's a silent one, that's pretty good. And heat guns compared to blow dryers, and for y'all too, they get a whole lot hotter. So
yeah, I've used one when I was a teacher.
yeah, like we melt stuff in the automotive industry with them.
We used to melt crayons for our artwork.
Yeah,
so, it was really
okay,
cool.
So you get it.
Yeah,
okay.
It's really cool.
I'll get us one.
Yeah, if you're unsure of which one, if they don't have any recommendations, yeah, Tamara. The one Tamara has is the one I'm hoping to get. She had one that she did.
They sent us a link for one that's not real loud, but they do make noise. They said.
Oh, okay. So a little noise, I guess, is okay. It's got to be better than a blow dryer.
Yeah, definitely not as loud as a blow dryer, but they still have a fan that blows air. Otherwise, the heat couldn't get to where it needs to go.
Oh.
No.
Well, that's okay, I guess. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. So my challenge was to try to do this in 20 minutes or less.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I started around minute 6. So can you see what minute I'm on? Because if I'm 20 minutes or less, it should be at minute like 26.
You're 26:20.
Oh crap. Okay, so let's get out of here. I gotta hurry. I gotta hate this thing fast.
I was hoping to watch you eat these green beans.
I'm not eating the green beans on the live. I'm not eating the green beans on the live. I don't know if I'm going to eat this anyway. Those look very, very strange. Okay, so I'm getting heat gun. Oh my gosh, Karen, you burnt yourself so many times. I'm so sorry. I've done that on glue guns, like legitimately. Oh, okay, so I get paint all over my clothes. These are new jeans too. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it out real quick. Okay, so almost all my clothes have paint on them. And I think these are going to be my next. Yeah, these will be my next pair that will have paint on them. Okay, so I'm going to try. I think I'm just over the 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to try to get it. I'm almost done. I just got to add a few details. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you're watching and you want the stencil and you want the replay of how I'm painting this, text me. You're going to get a discount on the stencil. Text me. I'm also going to be giving away something really fun through the text. So make sure you do that. And then we will give you the link for the stencil as well as the link for this Facebook Live so you can go back. Melissa says use alcohol on clothes. Oh, good. And I do have some Murphy's Oil soap. I do have some of that too. I need to grab some because I almost all my clothes are pretty much ruined. But sometimes, like these jeans are pretty brand new. And I like them a lot. But you know what? It's part of it. We just get stuff on us all the time. That's how we roll. That's how we roll here in the paint world. Okay, so my birch trees, all I did was add, if you noticed, while Bobby was talking about the heat gun, I just added the white, and then I'm just coming in here with the line to quickly, and I don't know why I feel like Talladega Nights. I don't know why my hand's doing this. It's almost like it's assisting. Sometimes your hand or if you've ever seen kids like when they're creating in their mouth, like their tongue starts to stick out, you know, like they're thinking so much. I feel like that's what's wrong. Something's wrong with my hands. Like I don't know what to do with my hands. It's just doing something weird. So I apologize. This hand's I think because I can paint with both hands, it's like, I don't know, it's excited. It wants to help paint. Okay, so I'm just adding these little details, trying to get closer to that 20-minute mark. And then for the birch trees, y'all, all I do, now that I've seen them in person, the aspen trees, like there's like a lot of spots where it's like solid black. So I don't feel like, you know, like usually I just do little bitty, you know, but now that I've seen them in person and so many in person, I feel a little more confident to just go a little bit more crazy on them. So I'm just dabbing with the black and then I'm just bringing it over And then just doing some lines like this, lines like this. And what do y'all think about the pink? I think I'm in love with the pink. Okay, I feel like I'm on that timeline, man. I'm gonna get close. In this TikTok world, I'm gonna get close. How many of y'all have been watching this video for longer than 15 seconds? If you have, I just want you to pat yourself on the back. And Susan, if you're grabbing the stencil, use Texas Heidi as your coupon code, and you want to type in the search bar, let it snow or baby, it's cold outside. If you type in the search, then you're going to be able to find it. And if it's, hopefully it's not sold out already. Usually when I go live, they sell out pretty fast. So make sure if you want this stencil to grab it now. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to grab the black. Okay. How many of y'all have been watching longer than, oh, good. Pat yourselves on the back. If you've been watching longer than 30 or 15 to 30 seconds, because that is the average of what people watch. And so if you've been watching longer than that, I just want to say you are not having a squirrel moment. And I'm very, very proud of you. Very proud of you. Okay, so I'm just adding little circles for the smile. When you do that, I just take kind of like a round brush. And it's okay if it gets in there a little bit. And then if you have a smaller brush, like a liner brush, grab it, and then you're going to grab black, and you can make the eyes however you want. But again, I want to make this so simple for my paint party people that there is no reason they can't have success. And I want to make it so simple for you watching. So if you want to go do this weekend, you can come back to this exact video and you can't be all scared about the eyes, because I literally just went upside down smiley face. That's all I did. And then I'm just going to take this and just kind of go like that, just like the little smiley faces all the way up. Nothing major. And then, oh, I need big ones. Okay, I need this. Buttons. Again, just really big, nothing major. I'm going to put some arms on here. I'm going to have this arm kind of coming out. And then it's going to go back in. And then because it's a stick, we're just going to kind of add a couple of lines to it. And we can add a bird on there. This one can kind of come out this way. And then it could come up, or you could even leave it out. But this one, I kind of have him like, he's kind of fun like that. So I'm just going to bring this up. And then kind of bring placement of the thing there. We can add some white highlights in a minute. But again, we are on a time crunch. We are on a time crunch. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad, Cricket. That's awesome. Okay, so the stencil I'm going to use is Baby It's Cold Outside. Now, before I put it on here, I'm going to do a very, very quick blow dry because I don't want this to be too wet when I put it on here, okay? Again, when you're making snowmen, make it easy on yourself. The easier, the more fun that it is. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of place this. It's going to go a little bit on there. Okay, so once you place it, again, you can get the stencil on Essential Stencil. I have a link for you that will get you a discount. Now, I'm going to offload, which means you grab it, you grab the paint, and then you offload on something, and then just kind of dab it. Now, I am not a stencil perfectionist. Let me know here who is a stencil perfectionist, because some of my paint party guests are so good at doing stenciling that they have like 0 lines around. Like it's just perfect. I am not that person. I am not that person. I just grab it, and honestly, that right there is therapy for me. Total therapy. Makes my day so much fun. It's like my aggression. I get all my aggression out. And it's kind of like a good arm workout. Crafting really has many, many uses. Therapy, it's a workout. You get to watch movies while you create. You get to have fun. What's another reason crafting is the way to go? Or painting? Let us know in the comments. What's your reason? I said about 3 or 4. Tell me something that you think crafting or painting does for you, because all of us have a different reason why we're doing this. And this right here, I could do that all day. I could do that all day. Hey, Sue Miller, if you want to watch from the beginning, make sure you text the word snowman to me. Text the word snowman, because we're going to actually give you the link directly to this Facebook Live so that you don't lose it. So if you want to paint this weekend, you will have it. Also, this would be really, really fun to, do with your daughter, your kid, your grandkid, your neighbor, your best friend, and like really make these to put outside on your porch. How cool would that be? And then you have this really cool thing that you literally use paper plates. Paper plates. Hello, hello. Oh, Kimberly says, brings out my creativity. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, there we go. Okay, so because that wasn't dry, remember, yours isn't going to do that because mine wasn't dry all the way. I got a little bit of the pink pulled up. But you're going to let yours dry. Or you're going to have a heat gun that will dry it a little bit better. Okay, so I'm over my... Dang it, I thought I could do it. I'm over my 20 minutes. So I'm going to finish strong. Okay, I know I'm over my 20 minutes, but I'm going to finish strong. Are y'all okay with that? Because I want to finish them. I want to get them all finished so y'all can see what the final product looks like. Okay. So I just added a few little tassels, nothing major. A few little tassels. I'm going to outline this, and then we're going to add a few little highlights and some snow, and then I'm going to show you a way to add just a little bit to this stencil as well. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for him. Okay, all right, so let me rinse this. Rinse this out, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take the back of this, and we're just going to add in some snow dots. So literally the back of our brush right here, and we're going to add in some snow dots. And make sure if you're looking for the stencil, go to Essential Stencil, type in the search, baby, it's cold outside, use Texas Heidi for the coupon code, and it will give you a discount. You have to put in Texas Heidi, all one word, and you spell Heidi, H-E-I-D-I. And so put in all one word. If somebody would type that, that would be amazingness. And then that way you can get your discount. So we're just adding a few little snow dots. You can add in stripes to this if you want. I also like to get a little bit of white paint and make it look like the snow is kind of resting on the hat. Okay, we're also just going to quickly just add in some white highlights. Just some little white lines here and there, everywhere. And again, I am painting on wet paint because I'm crazy and I wanted to do a time limit and try to beat my time because I thought it would be fun, and now I'm over my time and I'm mixing my white and my gray. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna survive. Okay, all right, the next thing. I want to show you just an easy way to add some fun color to these lines. So you can see here I added the greenish here. I'm going to go ahead and take a little mix of the bright green and the metallic green right here. And why is cold spelled with a B? Is it? Baby, it's cold outside. Is it backwards? I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing that wrong. Oh, thank you, Melissa, for putting that in there. Yeah, if y'all use that link, just make sure you use Texas Heidi as the coupon code, and we'll be able to give you a discount. Okay, so I'm just going right here, and then if you text me, we'll not only send you the coupon code, but we'll also send you a link to this video so that you can watch the whole thing at a time when you can actually paint it with me. And then when you paint it, please send me a picture, okay? I love sharing them on my Instagram at Texas Art and Soul _ I love sharing them to my stories. So a lot of times y'all will send me these pictures and I'll share them to my stories and tag you. So please do that. I love, love, love. Nothing makes me happier than seeing y'all actually like be inspired to create, and then you create. You know, it's one thing to watch and to have fun, and I hope you're having fun. But it's another thing to actually like paint it with me and to make it into something that you're excited about. So, and then you can have it for years to come. You know, years ago, I love the artist George Rodriguez. He passed away several years ago. But when I was a teacher, I was an art teacher for 10 years. I taught the students about his Blue Dogs. You know, he did all these Blue Dog series. And so I would teach the kids about this. And one year, me and Pixie, we got some wood out and I actually cut out a ginormous blue dog and put a Santa hat on it. And oh, the red birds. Yeah, I might go ahead and do them in pink, maybe. I know cardinals are big things, but I might do them in that hot pink. Let me know what y'all think. But yeah, so I cut out this really big blue dog. I need to do, I don't sell it because obviously it's copyright because it's George Rodriguez, you know, design of his blue dog. But I did a cutout and I painted it. And every year I put it out and it's for Christmas. And it's just so awesome because me and Pixie did it together. And then also she signed like Merry Christmas and she was like 4 or 5. So it's like all really crazy, you know, the way she signed it. And I just think it's the cutest thing in the world. And so every year I get it out and it just makes me smile. So like it's one thing if you know, have fun with me and watch me paint, that's great. But there's nothing more that makes me happier when you're like, oh my gosh, I have got to paint the snowman. And then you go paint it. So let me know if that's something that you're going to do, if you're going to paint it. And the board, I'll have to measure the board. And then if you're in Paint Party headquarters, we have access to where you can buy this board at wholesale. So if you're in there, just you know, comment or ask that question. And you know if you're in Paint Party headquarters. If you're not in Paint Party headquarters, you should be. Get on my text list. We open the doors again in March of 2022. Oh, great, Grace. She says, I ordered the stencil and got your discount. Oh, good. So it's working fine. Awesome. And that means they're still in stock. So awesome job. Way to get it before it goes out. Let's see. I meant to say a diamond dust too. I hit send before I finished with my text. Oh, that's funny. I'll have to read the other part you were talking about, so I'll know for sure. Okay, so I'm going to go back to that pink, and then we are almost done, y'all. Just a tad. Just a tad over 20 minutes. Just a smidge. Just a smidge over 20. Just a smidge. Let's not be too hard on me. It is a very large painting. Okay, so on this one, and it was my own challenge. I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, so this one I'm going to just grab and almost make it like a little teardrop / paisley. And I'm doing all the metallic pink and the greens. So I'm kind of going a different route as far as the look goes. So literally just a little paisley. And then I'm going to add one up top. And let's see, I have one there. I'm actually going to add one on the hat. So I'm just doing, let me show you a little up close. So I'm just doing a little C, and then I'm just bringing it almost like a Nike swoosh, and then I bring it back. Like a little C and then a Nike swoosh. And I love this metallic pink. Okay, awesome. I wanted to show y'all like the gray. You can do any colors. You can do the gray. You can do any color background, but it can just make it really fun. And then you can add, I just use black, honestly, y'all, for the outlining. When I'm doing my Christmas paintings, I try to not get too, I'm just going to do a triangle and then just a little dot for the eye. And I try not to get too many colors. And the reason why is because I want to be able to replicate this. I want to be able to teach this in a class. And if I have too many colors in a paint party class, it's going to be very, very overwhelming, not only for your paint party guest, but it's going to be very overwhelming for you as the teacher, as trying to get the paint out, is trying to get everything where it needs to go. It's going to be a lot of work. So if you can stick to, 3 or 4 colors, maybe even 5 at the most, black, white, and then a few of your colors, then you can just keep repeating those colors like this and this, this, and this. And then you don't have to worry about so many. Okay, did I miss anything? I think I missed just a few little white spots here and there. But I think for the most part, I think it's done in under 20 minutes. No, that is not the case. Okay, so let's see what it looks like up close. And let me know if you had fun doing this. And if you want the full tutorial from start to finish, text the word snowman. I'm going to hold it up for 5 seconds so you can screenshot it. Text me the word snowman, all one word, and we are going to have this video linked to this. So text the word snowman to 817-373-5478, okay? And then that way you can have it in your text message. Put me in as Heidi, my BFF. I love it when y'all call me my BFF. It just makes my day. And then I want to show you really quick how you could make something so cute to put on your porch. And when people come over for Christmas, they'd be like, oh my gosh, who did that painting? And you can go, I did that painting. And guess what? I use paper plates to do that painting. So I'm very excited for y'all. And then remember, if you want to order the stencils, order it before they sell out. I know you think it's ludicrous to order Christmas stencils right now, but I'm telling you, now's the time you need to get them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know with some hearts, with some comments that you did. And then I think that's it. Text me the word snowman and you'll get access to the replay. All right, I'll see y'all soon.